Hi guys, James from DBG here and welcome to another video. My apologies, it's been over a week since my last video, but I've been working quite feverishly on this lot. This is just a selection of what I've been working on. There's a lot more, but I just thought I'd give you guys a head up and show some of the things I've been working on, because for instance this cavalry, I've done almost 50 of those. Tanks, there's probably about 15, 16, and there's only 8 or 9 there. There's a few vehicles and what have you. Unfortunately I have a new camera, a new phone I should say, so I'm still trying to work out how to get the best quality out of it. And there's quite a lot of stuff that's quite out of shot that I didn't realise it would be, so you're going to have to bear with me for a second. But anyway, without further ado, let's crack on. This is for one of my regulars, the Southeast Asia Commission. All the stuff that was going on in China, Burma and all that during the Second World War. So we have quite a lot of stuff to represent that and all the things that was going on at the time, as you would have seen in the previous videos over the past few years. So yeah, so first of all, if we pan over there, oh, my camera's following it, that's really cool. Anyway, we have 3 tournament objectives that were done for Flames of War tournaments. We have 2 staff cars with staff in, and then we have what is actually, if you're British, from the UK, you will know that that is Dad's Army. That's Corporal Jones's van and some of the characters from Dad's Army, but they've been painted slightly differently. I'll explain that in a sec. So first of all, we have this guy here. We're going to focus. So I have no idea how this is. There we go. This is a Japanese staff car. There's a bit of a head swap going on there, because there was 2 German officers in there, so the head swap to give them Japanese heads and just painted as Japanese officers. This one here is a British staff car, as is painted in olive drab, and there's a little bit of uniform left in the back there. Now I've got to be careful with this one because the figures are not glued down, as you can probably hear by the wobbling. So this is Corporal Jones's van, and on the side I'm reliably informed that that is the words for a Chinese laundry, or the characters for a Chinese laundry. And then the ones on the side are slightly, there's a slightly better job on ones on that side. But there. So if you don't recognise the characters, at the back there we have Pike, then we have the ARP Warden, Captain Mannering and Corporal Jones himself. Now this is a Mineron's T26. Come on, focus. That I have been asked to do damage, so we've got holes from penetrating hits from anti-tank weapons, and then just a lot of chipping and scorching. This Chinese camouflage at this scale is challenging at best, I would have to say. Now down here you can't see them, but we have a selection of motorbikes. We have a, come on, focus, there we go, a British motorcycle and sidecar, a nationalist or warlord Chinese motorcycle, a British motorcycle, come on, there we go, and last but not least, a Japanese motorcycle. This one again has had a head swap, so a Japanese helmet, and then excuse me, and down here we have some Cossack cavalry. Now, as I've explained before in previous videos, the Japanese and Soviets were having on and off clashes in the region known as Manchuria, which is an area of China that Japan invaded and annexed and then the Russians didn't like it, so they had a bit of number of border scraps. So here we have, oh, here we go. Focus, focus. Here we go. Here we have a Cossack. These are Peter Pig. The horses are quite nice. The riders not so much. Right, sorry guys. There was something at the door, so I had to stop recording. And now I have to try and focus it again. There we go. And I can't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, these are Peter Pig. The horses have quite a lot of detail on. The riders not so much. Peter Pig do an awful lot of miniatures from loads of different eras. The quality is, I found, a bit soft. They're still good, but obviously you can see the faces. There's not a lot of detail compared to the Battlefront ones. With some more Peter Pig stuff here, we have two native contingents. Or focus, there we go. Focus. One guy armed with a spear, another guy who's been wounded. Again, I have done quite a number of these guys. And then down here we have a selection of civilian vehicles. Focus. Sorry, this new camera is going to get a bit of getting used to. So some for civilian vehicles to represent the refugees escaping from places like Singapore and Shanghai. Then we have another one here covered in belongings, suitcases, tarpaulins, blankets, etc., etc. And then again, I've done a number of these. These are again Peter Pig, and they are European refugees. We have, oh shit. We have a mother running away with her child, carrying their belongings in a bundle. Then we have a gentleman there carrying two suitcases. Again, a number of those have been done. This is the Moneron's T26 undamaged. My usual weathering on that. And then at the back here we have a Panzer one. Again, these are Monerons, and the Chinese had an awful lot of German equipment, including Panzer ones like this. And my wife thinks this is rather a cute tank. So, and then before we get on to the big thing in the background, I have one more T26. These ones are Zvezda, and it is a different mark. I believe this is a T26M, and the other one's a T26Bs. So there you go. And now I'm going to look at this bad boy at the back. See if I can. There we go. Oh, this is obviously a ship. I believe it's a Liberty ship, or it's based on a Liberty ship. I have to say it looks quite nice, and now it's finished, but I had my doubts. The casting is not the best, and there's a bit down here I had to green stuff. I had green stuff quite a lot of this actually. And yeah, there's an awful lot of flash, an awful lot of bits and bobs. The mould slips on these railings are abysmal. But all in all, even though I've said all that, it is an impressive looking model, and it will look really good on certain scenarios and certain stuff like that. So we'll just spin it around so you can see the other side. And you can see the green stuffing I've had to do, and a few other bits and bobs. But yeah, that's what I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. Oh, there was also a massive, I'll show you this, a massive pile of stowage for the tanks and trucks and what have you. So yeah, that took the best part of the day to do, to be honest, once you take into consideration everything. So there you go, guys. That is what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. Again, excuse me. So as usual, guys, please check out our affiliates, Goblin Gaming, White Shark Gaming. and the Grumpy Goblin, which is the local gaming shop that Chris and I frequent, and also check out our Patreon. It's very simple, very easy, as little as $1 or £1, and you can help us keep up to date and get new stuff. So, as usual guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.